Today I will tell you a story of Mahatma Gautama Buddha. This story will give you courage in a hard time and will teach you to live anew. This happened one day when Mahatma Buddha used to go to different villages with his disciples and preached to the villagers. It was a hot summer day. Gautam Buddha with his disciples set out for a village. On the way, the disciples were suffering from the scorching sun, and all of them were exhausted. All the disciples were too tired from walking so long a road. Ananda, a favorite disciple of Buddha, had a question in his mind for a long time. Finally, he asked Buddha the question, "Gurudev, how far is the village? And how long will it take us to reach? We are all too tired." At that time, an old man was working in the roadside field. Ananda saw him and said to Gautam Buddha, "Gurudev, let's go to that old man and ask how far the village is." Buddha agreed. "All right, come on, ask him if you want." With Ananda and other disciples, Gautam Buddha approached the old man, and Ananda asked the old man, "How far is the next village from here?" The old man said, "The next village is a little away. You can find it if you walk a little more." The old man looked at Lord Buddha and smiled. Buddha also looked at the old man and smiled. Disciple Ananda could not understand why the two of them looked at each other and smiled. He thought, "I didn't say anything that would make them smile." The question remained in his mind. Again, all the disciples and Gautam Buddha started walking. They could no longer bear the intense heat of the sun. All the disciples began to feel very bad, as if their chests were bursting with a thirst for water. After walking for a long time, a question occurred to Ananda. The old man said that the village is a little away. Still, no house can be seen. What is the problem then? At that moment, Ananda saw a monk sitting in the shade of a tree on the roadside. He seemed to be resting. Ananda asked the monk, "How far is the next village, Baba?" The monk replied, "Not far away. You will see the village after a while." Ananda thought, "Then we are almost there." The monk looked at the face of Gautam Buddha and smiled softly. Gautam Buddha also smiled in the same way. Ananda was too worried when he saw this smile again. He thought, "I just asked in simple words. Then why did they both smile? What is the reason for this laughter?" The rest of the disciples started walking. Ananda also started walking, and Mahatma Buddha was behind them all. Walking on the road again, everyone got so tired that they sat on the dusty road. Everyone was thinking, strange. Why is there no sight of the village? How far do we have to walk? Our body is no longer able to walk. Did the two gentlemen before say wrong? Or have we gone the wrong way? At that time, Ananda saw an old woman walking toward them. Ananda asked the old woman, "Mother, how far is the next village? How long do we have to walk?" The old woman said, "My son, you are already very close, and if you walk a little, you will find the village in front." The old woman looked at Lord Buddha and smiled strangely. Buddha also smiled softly at her. Ananda noticed the smiles of the two of them again and started walking. After a long journey, Ananda's patience shattered. The two bags around his neck he angrily threw on the ground and said to Buddha, "You have taught us that it is not right to ask nonsense questions. But one question has been plaguing my mind for a long time. Everyone we had met on the road said the village is a short walk away. But we have been walking all day, still no sight of the village, and everyone was smiling at you. You were also looking at each of them and smiling softly. Please explain this to me. We must have gone astray, or were they joking with us? And did you know they were joking with us? So, were you smiling at each other?" Lord Buddha said very calmly, "Ananda, we are going on the right path. Everyone you met on the way knows me well because I have been in this village many times over the years. They all know me. So we looked at each other and smiled at the pleasure of meeting. And I know for sure that the village is far away. They also know the village is a little away. They said so only to inspire you, to make the difficult road appear easier for you. They all saw your tired face and realized that if they would have said that it is a long way and the journey is hard, you all would have lost your patience. That's why they said, you are almost there. You are just a short distance away, only to give you encouragement, inspiration, and mental relief. This is exactly what happens in real life. The path to success in our field of work or life is very difficult, but we have to keep going. You don't know who will inspire you and when. To reach the goal of one's success, there will be many obstacles, fatigue, and hardships. But one must not stop. With perseverance, we have to walk that path by dint of encouragement and inspiration given by others. Always keep a calm mind. Remember, there is no success in a disturbed or confused mind. Gautam Buddha smiled and said to Ananda, the village for which Ananda was so anxious is in front of us. Have a look. Let's go now. Everyone could see the houses and people of the village a little distance away. Everyone started walking again with great joy. Friends, remember these words of Mahatma Gautama Buddha in a hard time in your life. Friends, must subscribe to the channel to get updates of such motivational videos. Like and share with your dear ones so that they too get inspiration in the way of life. Thanks. Good luck to you all.